Do I have something for y'all in here? Ooh! I'm so excited. I also got my nails done. I've never done red before, but this is very sexy. I know that's right. So this is the 5-minute journal, but honestly I don't use it. But I'm showing you guys because I have some info for y'all on how to be a highly feminine / highly valuable woman. Let me tell you, I've practiced and mastered almost all of these feminine tips, so I want to put you guys on the high value woman. Number 1, she is feminine. First things first, you gotta look the part. I feel like always having everything done, looking your best everywhere you go. I genuinely feel like you attract more people and more opportunities into your life just based on your looks alone. This shows that you actually care about yourself, and it makes you more magnetic to other people. Like, wow, she looks put together, she looks sexy, she looks feminine. Like, sis, what if one day you meet your husband looking like such a doll? Or this has happened to me a lot of times where I've gotten clients just solely based on my looks and my personality. If you guys don't know, I do real estate, but I've literally attracted clients looking my best, looking classy and put together. Dressing skimpy, I think it depends on every single woman, but I like to dress classy and cunty, if that makes sense, like a little sexy and a little classy. I feel like that just gets the job done best. So having feminine energy is just leading life with simplicity and grace. The grace of God has definitely given me this glow and this new persona. I feel like in all areas of my life, I'm very graceful with it. I'm very much like, whatever had happened, supposed to happen. Whatever is going to happen is supposed to happen. No worries. That's it. I just trust God. Being feminine, again, lives with an open heart and romanticizes everything about life. Being so grateful and appreciative for every single thing in my life. Like, this is my life and this is your life, so why not romanticize it? Everyone's lives are so individual and unique. No one can live life like you. No one has the same life as you, so it's like embracing that and romanticizing it from the moment you wake up till the moment you go to sleep. Every day life is such an occasion. Why not romanticize it, you know? I feel like I'm using my nails a lot because I'm so obsessed. I want to get my $80 worth. So yeah, being feminine, having a sense of adventure and having fun. Like, what are you doing living a boring life? Do what you want. Investing in yourself and having something creative to do, like hobbies. I love Pilates. I love reading. Sometimes I like writing. I think I prefer more praying over writing. I love coloring. Like, I have a Care Bear book that I color and I just feel like my inner self. The gym. I just have a lot of hobbies that this keeps me busy and so fulfilled. Like, this is what I love to do, so I'm gonna do it. So to each his own. Whatever hobby makes you feel good and creative is exactly what you need to enjoy yourself and enjoy life, because life is such a gift. Especially for feminine women, like, life should be easy, life should be soft. So a feminine woman has class, charm, beauty, and authentic femininity. Yes. I put a little affirmation right here, and I put, I don't allow fear to drive my decisions. I never chase, I detach and attract. The high value woman, 2, she takes care of her appearance. So this is what I was kind of saying in the first part. Always looking well dressed in modesty and just looking put together. Embracing your body and taking care of your body. This goes into your fitness and your wellness. Always have a physical activity at hand that you love to do, whether it's yoga, Pilates, cardio, the gym, even going on a hot girl walk. Embracing your body and also taking care of it internally, focusing on your gut health, focusing on your skin, your overall nutrition and your diet. You should love your body. Your body is the best temple that God has given you. Taking care of yourself internally and externally. So this is the only body we're ever gonna have. We only have one body. Why not take care of it? I feel like another thing too would be a high posture. Okay, I gotta fix myself. Keeping your head up is something that I've been practicing. Being in public, I feel like we tend to like go on our phones and then like try to hide ourselves. But recently I've been practicing, because I've noticed that in myself, to hold my chin up and maintain eye contact with everybody that I see. If I'm walking, I'm gonna maintain eye contact with that person even if they're not looking at me. I like to practice looking at people because it doesn't show that you're inferior. It shows that you genuinely care about the world around you. I feel like it makes you radiate more, to be honest. So spending time and putting in effort into yourself, and also high importance on self-care routines, having a morning routine, an afternoon routine, and a night routine. So this is what I like my schedule to look like, and these are where I implement my routines. Everybody has the same 24 hours in a day, and everybody has the same ability and capability to do what you will with your time. And I feel like being productive, having these schedules and routines at hand, you're gonna be a baddie. And then another affirmation that I put is I am healthy and I am wealthy. I am healthy, I am wealthy, I am rich, I am that. Number 3, the high value woman. She cares about people. So radiating softness and lifting others up. If you know about your Proverbs and your Bible, you know about Proverbs 31 and the Proverbs 31 woman. That is a tongue twister. So I feel like being soft and caring goes hand in hand. Let me read y'all this verse real quick. Of course, it's highlighted in pink. The Proverbs 31 woman. She's virtuous and capable. She's more precious than rubies. I know that's right. She is trustworthy. She greatly enriches life. She brings good and not harm all the days of her life. That's a bar. Getting up before dawn and planning the day's work, being productive with your time. Energetic, strong, and a hard worker. She makes sure her dealings are profitable. Her hands stay busy. She extends a helping hand to anyone who needs her and opens her arms for them. She has no fear. She dresses in fine linen and purple gowns. See, this is what I'm telling y'all. You gotta dress your best. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She laughs without fear of the future. When she speaks, her words are wise, and she gives instructions with kindness. You see, she's a soft girl. We love her. She is capable, and she is rewarded for all that she has done. Bar for bar. So that also goes with my next point is she has spiritual value and connects with God and life itself. So being present, she's positive, kind, caring, compassionate, and is displayed everywhere. No matter who she's with, no matter where she is, she displays the same amount of kindness and softness to everyone around her and treats everyone with respect. I feel like also keeping people who value her the same way that she values herself. Having this self-respect is going to save you from so many toxic friendships or relationships because you know that's not what you deserve. Everyone accepts a life that they think they deserve, but not us. So my affirmation that I put is I set boundaries and I allow myself to say no. The high value woman, number 4, she's emotionally intelligent. She's not a crash out. She's very much stable and in check. Her emotions stay in check. Okay, we can't afford to crash out. What does this take? Humbleness and humility, and also being mature and knowing how to communicate effectively. This also goes with setting boundaries. If you're not communicating to the other person what you like, what you don't like, how would they know? Have enough respect for yourself to learn how to speak up, and I feel like other people would learn to treat you the way you want to be treated. Next point, reserves vulnerability to those who honor her. The next thing would be empathetic and self-aware of the effect of her actions, words, and thoughts on others. If you're not self-aware, what are you doing? That goes to my next point, is not afraid to be silenced. Remember, we're not crashing out. We're not doing none of that. We're gonna remain silent because, like the Bible says, we are supposed to remain silent when it comes to arguments or anything that is not serving us. Move in silence. The Bible is the real move in silence. Walking away from people or situations that no longer serve her. I feel like everyone truly knows deep in their gut when something is not aligned with them anymore and it's not meant for you no more. But don't be afraid to let it go because I promise you it is going to be replaced with better opportunities and better people. So taking full responsibility for her happiness. Our affirmation is I live a life in alignment with my purpose, goals, and values. What did Maxine say? I will not accept a life I do not deserve. The high value woman, number 5. I got so tired of being awkward. I've been awkward my entire life, socially, I started perfecting my first impressions. I'm crazy. Like, I will talk to this girl in the mirror like I'm talking to somebody else. I started to perfect my first impressions, and the way that I talk to people is very slow. I feel like watching my words and speaking slowly allowed me to speak more effectively. Having good commands, language, and expanded vocabulary. This is something that I'm still learning outside of school. It's sexy to expand your vocabulary and not have surface level conversations. I feel like I've also been practicing being very well spoken and soft spoken, so that goes with speaking slower and having better communication. The next point would be having a circle of friends from all walks of life and great connections. And this might be controversial, but I went to a sermon the other day at my church, and they were talking about how we rather be with someone who's similar in culture so that we can agree on things. But I think that anyone who is true or real, those are the type of people that you want to be around. Doesn't matter who it is, all walks of life. They have experience, they lived a different life than you, and that's good. You could learn from them. So I'm very much open. My heart is open to whoever I meet. I just love people. I'm just a people person, and I hope this motivates you to talk to more people, make more connections. So my affirmation: I have proper manners and have well-rounded knowledge, and I stay classy in all that I do. The high value woman 6. So homegirl knows her boundaries, when to set them, how to set them. Keeping high standards and value when it comes to friendships and relationships. Like I said, everyone accepts a life that they think that they deserve. Having high standards and not tolerating substandard behavior, you're gonna attract those certain people. So she is firm in how she deserves to be treated. If you treat yourself better than another person is treating you, that's how you know you gotta dead them. But this just means that she just has healthy priorities and expressions, so she doesn't compromise regular routines or non-negotiables. Her life continues with or without any person in her life. And the affirmation that I put is: I deserve to be loved the way that I love. So the high value woman number 7, she has a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, a growth mindset. It means experiencing things outside of the usual. Being receptive to the outcome is having a growth mindset. Not, oh my god, this is not going how I wanted, blah blah blah, straight complaining and nagging. Being a woman means being receptive and open and experiencing loads of different things. Just immersing yourself in learning and growing, which means having hobbies, commitments, interests, businesses, or side hustles is going to be your passions, and also taking control of your life. Affirmation that I put was: I always strive to better myself. Last but not least, the high value woman number 8, she has confidence. Hello, nobody can tell if your confidence is real or not. Why not fake it? Eventually your brain is gonna believe it because your brain doesn't know the difference between real and fake. Visualization. Confidence really just comes down to your unique abilities. Like I said, no one lives the life that you live, and no one knows how to do it like you. You have unique abilities and you're uniquely yourself, so be the best at it. Another point that I put was not seeking validation or approval, because us alone, we determine our own value, and we are of high value in the way we walk, talk, dress ourselves, talk about ourselves, and treat ourselves is our self-worth, and we don't need validation from anybody else, only our own. Building that self-respect and self-worth makes you of high value. I feel like enjoying your own company is number 1. Being that person that can't ever be alone, I feel like that's very questionable in your character, that you can't even deal with yourself. So enjoying your own company and knowing how to be alone, this is how you learn to be genuinely happy, because you're genuinely happy on your own by yourself because you enjoy your own company. You just love being around yourself and you accept yourself for who you are. So that's also my other point, is having a solid sense of dignity and self-respect. And our last point is the high value woman has comfortable expression of thoughts, opinions, and feelings, and is not afraid of expressing what she wants and knowing what she wants out of life. Never afraid of her own opinions or her own thoughts. And she is confident in the high standards that she sets for herself. Because this is our life. Like, we have one life. Why are we gonna spend it unhappy? So our last affirmation, I act from a place of abundance and strength rather than fear and weakness. That is all that I got today, and I hope this motivated you and gave you some inspiration to be a highly valuable woman and placing yourself humbly. I feel like as a woman we need to be picking up more of these, okay, and learning more about ourselves through our experiences and our thoughts, and just being the baddest you can be. Being of high value equates to confidence. Confidence is hot, it's sexy. People love to be around us. Thank you so much for listening to me and tuning in, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.